Hello, and welcome back to this lovely, lovely video. Today, we're going to be talking about some religion in ancient Greece. We're going to have some fun with it. I got my green screen working, so you know I'm about to have some fun with that. Let's get going. Alright, so the very first thing we're going to talk about is the 4 things that we're going to talk about. 4. It's a good thing I don't teach math. Alright, so the first one is polytheism. Then we got myths. Then we got types of myths. And then we got some mythical universe stuffs. Let's get started, shall we? So, the very first thing that we're going to talk about is polytheism. Okay, so polytheism is basically the idea of worshiping multiple deities or gods and goddesses. Okay, so polytheism is basically worshiping multiple gods or goddesses. Okay, so they believe that these gods and goddesses influenced everything that happened. Okay, from like the thunder and lightning and sunrise, sunset, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, they also built temples. Okay, kind of like your churches and stuff today. Okay, but they built temples throughout Greece, honoring these specific god and goddesses. All right, so you may have a temple for Zeus or something like that. Okay, so polytheism, just remember that polytheism is pretty easy to remember. Poly meaning many. People worshipped many gods and goddesses. All right, let's get going to the next one, shall we? Let's go. Oh man, it is just amazing actually being here in Greece right now. It's not like I got a green screen or anything. No. I'm actually here, and I just happen to have my chair with me. Sounded better in my head. Anyways, so myth. All right, we're gonna be talking about myth now. Myth is a traditional story explaining an event. All right, it's belief or natural occurrence. All right, it usually involves the supernatural. Okay, so like why certain things are the way they are. Okay, how come this happened? Well, we don't know because we didn't have the science, so we're going to come up with this reason why. Okay, that's what a myth is. Okay, the Greeks used myths to explain most aspects of life. Okay, so we're going to kind of talk about 4 different types of myths. All right, the very first category of myth that we're going to talk about is none other than the creation myth. All right, this is a myth explaining the creation of the universe. See, now I'm in space. I'm actually in space right now. I don't need a helmet because I'm just that good. I'm just... See? Swimming away. Swimming up now. Alright, I'm back. It's my first spacewalk. What can I say? It's pretty good. Alright, well, the next category of myth would have to be myths of nature. Alright? These are basically myths explaining how, these explain natural events, okay, and stuff like that. Alright? For example, right? How the sun rises. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful picture. How the sun sets. Amazing, just like I'm actually watching the sunset right now. Why it rains. And why it snows. Why this little guy does what he does. Why this thing is the way it is. And oh yeah, even that little guy popping his little head up. Why in the world he is that? Right? So, we're going to move on to the next step, and that is myths of gods. Alright, so myths explaining personalities, actions of gods and goddesses. Okay, so why do I feel this why do I feel happy? Or why do I feel, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. Okay, any of your kind of emotions. Why do I feel sad? Why am I in love? That kind of stuff. Alright? The next one is the opposite spectrum of that, and that is myths of death. Alright? So this is myths explaining death, the underworld, and resurrection. Alright? So those are the four different categories. We have the creation myth, we have myths of nature, myths of gods, and, yes, myths of death. Alright? Four different ones. Alright, the very last one that we're going to talk about is the mythological universe. Alright? So, let's start with the first one. Okay? The skies. Who in the world runs the skies, do you think? Well, let me tell you. It's none other than Zeus himself. Look at him yeet them lightning bolts down. He was the original yeeter. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. Okay? The next one is, who in the world owns the seas? Well, let me tell you that. You should know this from Percy Jackson. It's none other than Poseidon. Oh, yeah. Yes. Half man, half fish. Poseidon, ruler of the sea. Alright, and the last one that we will talk about is, who in the world rules the underworld? And that simply is Hades himself. Well, that is all the time we have today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys later on. See ya.